So, simply lead the shopping tsunami or let it ride over you, because it's happening. And I want from everyone in this room, please stand up. We're doing some exercises, you know? You can see how fit I am. I'm going to show you some exercises. I ask you to stand up because we are so honored and delighted, extremely happy. I don't want to dance because I'm going to make an earthquake tonight. So leave it for that. I'm just going to tell you, we're so honored, happy, extremely honored to have the gentleman who made this vision a reality, the gentleman who brought this all together, the gentleman who's going to lead us with his vision for the next 100 years. Please, everyone, put your hand together to the CEO and founder, Mr. Michael Hansen. Please.
Welcome everybody, and I just had a conversation here with my good friend Jerry. We've been on our world tour. We've actually been traveling in the US for the last 3 weeks, and we just finished 4 big days in Las Vegas here. And I said there's going to, it's going to be a very special experience here today when you're going on the stage, and Jerry is going on the stage a little bit later after the break, because almost half of the audience here is from India. And in the US, where I'm from in Europe, when we agree on something, we do like this. And if we disagree, we do like this. And in India, if you agree, you do like this. I remember, I think it was around 7-8 months ago, we had a big event in Delhi, and I was on the stage there. We had around 1,000 people, and I was speaking, really excited about my business, of course, and everybody was sitting like this. And I thought to myself, this is not really going well. So you have to get used to it. And actually tomorrow we are leaving. We have a very big event in the building here on Sunday, and then afterwards we're going to Asia, and then we're going to finish in Europe. So our whole world tour here is actually running over the next 3-4 weeks here. So, but I'm really, really happy to be here today or tonight here in Dubai, and especially because I actually been living here in Dubai for the last 8 years. And what I really, really like about today is that I've been speaking to a lot of people here before we started, and there's just so many people here from so many countries, and I really, really want to thank you from my heart that you took the time to come here. If you like the video you just saw, you understand a little bit about the potential. What you need to understand in this video here, and what we're going to hear here tonight, is that whatever happened in the last 100 years, it's going to happen much more in the next 5 years from now on. That's how fast the world is changing. We're going to talk not about the changes of the world here over the next couple of hours here, but just think about how much your world has been changing over the last 10 years. How many of you was connected to a small portal called Facebook 10 years ago? How many of you, it's easy to ask, how many of you are not on Facebook today? Think about this stupid concept called Facebook. Think about, let's say for one time now, nobody of you ever heard about Facebook. And now you saw an advertising in television for Facebook. Connect to this fantastic new portal here. It's such a great concept. Now you can share it with the whole world what you're doing. The next time you go to a bathroom, you can take a picture of yourself and you can put it up in cyberspace. Everybody's going to put a comment on it. How stupid is this concept? Think about how fast it was to sell. But why did Facebook become so big in theory overnight? Today more than 1 billion people are connected to Facebook. Why did it become so big? Was it because you saw this advertising just described in television? Why did you connect to Facebook? It's because somebody recommended it to you. Did anybody pay you money to connect on Facebook? But you're all on Facebook. Why? How many of you are using Skype? I have to mention Skype because the founder is also from Denmark. I'm from Denmark, so I promise you to mention Skype every time. So how many of you are on Skype? Why are you on Skype? Because it's free. Because it's a good idea. Now my next question to you is that, is it a good idea to get cash back on everything you buy in the future? Is this a good idea? Oh, thank you. This is like going into any store. Mention a big store for me here in Dubai. What? Carrefour. So the next time you go into Carrefour now, you do all your shopping, you go to the front desk, and Carrefour says, okay, you have to pay 700 dirhams. And then the nice lady says, and thank you so much, Michael Hansen, for shopping at Carrefour today. Here you have 120 dirhams back. My question to you is, who's going to say, no, thank you, I don't want the 120, give it to the next one. That's the principle of what you're hearing today. It's free cash back on everything you buy online. It's money lying on the table. There's not one single reason why you should not do it. So that's the idea. Do you think an idea like this is going to go faster than Facebook and the other things? Of course it is, because we're not changing a buying habit. We're not saying, you should not book your travel to Expedia or Pricefinder. We have this new fantastic portal here called, I don't even know, Super Global Shopper. Here you can get better deals. No, we say, whatever you do every single day, how many of you like Apple? So if you like Apple, go to Apple and buy your product, but get 6% cash back. Who wants 6% cash back on Apple product the next time we buy the new Apple phone? Of course, everybody wants. That's the principle we're doing. How many of you know people who want to save money? I know we have some princes here tonight, you don't care about that, but the rest of us, we want to save money. How many of you know people who want to earn a little bit extra money?
Not a little bit.
Actually, there's a study being made worldwide that 96% of all people worldwide want to earn extra money. My personal opinion is that the last 4% is lying. It doesn't matter, it's okay. We have really an opportunity for both. We have an opportunity for all the people who want to save money, but also an opportunity, a fantastic business opportunity for all the people who want to earn a little bit extra money. And that's the reason why you're here tonight. As a part of this world tour, I want to give you a little bit updates about the last development on Dublin and Dublin Network. So let's start with our Dublin.com portal. And all the things I'm talking about is actually what we have been upgrading here or in January and February. So what we did is we made it very easy for people to register as a free member on Dublin.com. The only thing we are asking for now to register yourself is a password and email address. That's it, then you register it. And the whole idea behind that is that later on when you start shopping and you want to get all your cash back out, then we're going to ask you for more information. And the reason why we're doing this is that it's all about getting people registered when they go to Dublin.com. So by just asking for those two things, there will be a lot higher percentage registered, and if you are asking for your name, your personal address, and a lot of information. So that's the whole idea. When you're talking about an online site, what you're talking about here is that when you bring traffic to a site, let's say that you bring 100 visitors to a site, it's about conversion rate. So by just asking for those two things, the conversion rate are going to be much higher. And that's a big advantage for you because you're a business associate. What we also did is that we put a new incentive out, and this is a worldwide bonus. That means that everybody who's going to register themselves, just as the free user, is going to get $10 added as a gift from the company. And guys, there is a reason why it's not $7 or $8 or not $15. $10 is exactly the amount worldwide that almost anybody is willing to register for. So the whole concept here is that you get $10 on your account. The only way you can get the $10 out is that you have to earn $15 more cash back. When you reach the level of $25 cash, then you can take it out. And this is also going to help you a lot. A gift of $10 is a lot of money for a lot of people here. And that's exactly the amount to get registered. This is a worldwide bonus. In Europe, it's actually euros, so it's 10 euros in Europe. This is today a little bit more, but it's only a matter of time because the euro is going down and the dollar is going up, and it's going to change. It's okay. What we also did is that because Doobly today is built up like this, that we have to support all our countries around the world. And just so you know, Doobly has customers in every single country around the world. There's not one country today where we don't have customers using our cashback portal. So to support this big foundation here worldwide, we have what we call our travel portal, worldwide travel portal. Today, Doobly is covering more than 80% of the online travel market. Last year, people spent more than $500 billion on online travel booking. It doesn't really matter which country, everybody is still booking travel online. So that is, you can say, our foundation. What we also have to support all the countries in the whole world is what we call our international shopping board. That's a mix of US stores and UK stores, around 800 stores, delivering product to the whole world. So that is our foundation to support all the countries. Then we have what we call local shopping malls. The biggest shopping mall we have today, local shopping malls, is in the United States. We have more than 3,000 of all the big merchants connected to us. So if you're in the United States today, you can shop to Walmart, Best Buy, Apple, all the big stores are there. We have today 12 local shopping malls. We have in US, Canada, Scandinavia, UK, all the German-speaking countries, Spain, Italy, Russia, India, Australia. I cannot remember all the shopping malls, but as I said, 12 shopping malls here, and this is something we're going to expand a lot. So what we did is we made it much easier for people now to understand which shopping mall they're shopping in. What we also did is that when people go to a store and get cash back, let's say you go to Apple, as I mentioned before, and you buy something and you get your 6% cash back, now you're going to get an email from Doobly saying, now you have cash back, you have what you call pending cash back. The pending cash back is normally between 4 to 8 weeks, and the pending cash back means that until we get the commission from Apple, it's pending for you. So now you're getting an email saying, congratulations, you just shopped by Apple, now you have $120 cash back ready for you. And when the pending cash back is been paid out, you're going to get a new email saying, now you can go to your bank account and you can take your cash back out. And this is really motivating. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Michael. But as I said when I came on stage here, where we are right now, I will almost try to put out a word as you understand. We are still in the stone age with our vision for Doobly. If you look at where we are right now and where we're going to be in the end of 2015, this year here, it's like we're still in the stone age. I think still we can agree on Doobly has one of the best cashback portals in the world. We're the only one doing this on a global scale. You know, all our customers around the world really like Doobly, but still it's only the beginning. The reason for that is that a lot of things is going to happen now. What we're building right now in the back office, this is really the key to success, is what we call a customer profile. Every time you go to Doobly, especially if you download our toolbar, we are looking into everything you're searching for to give you a much better service. Our team behind Doobly wants to know before you get up in the morning what you're going to look for. And the reason for that is that we really want to give you the best service, always give you the best deals. Do you know a company called Groupon here? Have everybody heard about Groupon? Groupon is well known for daily deals. I know Groupon really well because we actually hired the founder of Groupon in whole Asia, including China, to our company a couple of years ago. The problem with a lot of those companies is that they have what we call daily deals. And if you look at this business model, there is a loser in this business model. There's actually more losers in this business model. The first loser in this business model, who's that? That's the shop itself. Okay, how many restaurants, how many shops can afford to give 70-80% cashback? Not a lot. And that's the biggest problem that Groupon actually has, that is that when they make a deal with a hair salon or they make a deal with a car wash or whatever, those shops only want to be there for 1 month or 2 months to get new customers, that's it. But there's actually another loser, and who's that? That's the customers. Because the question you should really ask yourself is, what restaurants, what hair salons, what car washes is really giving me a 70-80%? Is it because the restaurant has full house every evening? You understand? So you should ask yourself, do you really want to go to this restaurant to have a nice dinner here? Because there's a reason why they're giving. Another problem is that everybody is getting the same special deals. So today I'm getting a special deal, so 80% off a haircut. You know guys, I'm calling, I don't need a haircut. Tomorrow, a special deals, 70% off a car wash. You know, I'm living in New York, I have a bicycle, I don't need a car wash. That's the problem. What we are building up in Duplex, that's the really key to success, is that we want to know exactly what we're looking for. So all the special deals, all the target deals you're getting from us is only in your interest. So what's going to happen this year is that every time you go to Duplex and you look for something, we will know what you're looking for. And the next time you log in as a customer, Duplex will be built up specialized to you. So all your favorite stores will be on the front page. All the special deals you're getting is only in your own interest. And that's really the key to success here. A lot of things are coming. What we also launched is what we call target newsletter. Today, everybody is getting the same newsletter. In the future, you are going to get your own personalized newsletter only with the special deals and offers that is in your interest. So if Google has 100 million customers worldwide, you're going to send 100 million different Googles out, different Google newsletters out. The same with the mobile app. What we are doing with our new mobile app when we bring it to the market is exactly the same thing. That is that we're going to make a bridge, you can say, between the online world and the real world. We want to know that next time you go outside with your mobile app, you can make a search. You can say, I want to search now in half a mile around where I am right now, all the stores that's a member of Google where you can get cashback. The next time you go into a mall, we want to show you exactly which stores you can get cashback. And that is really, really the key to success here, this mix between the real world and the online world. So let's say, just an example, you got up this morning here, you were searching for some new Nike running shoes, and now you are going in the Mall of Emirates here, you're passing a shoe store, and now, or a sports store, and now a sports store is sending you a message on your phone, please come back here, Michael, because we know that you are looking for the new Nike running shoes, come back, we have a special offer for you of 30%. As I told you before, I'm living in Dubai, and right now we're doing business in the whole world, so I'm doing a lot of traveling. And I always try to fly with Emirates, because it's just the nicest airline ever. So, normally I fly from here to Dallas, and that's a 14 hours flight. And I'm always thinking, when I'm sitting there looking at everybody, looking at the same screen, looking at the same advertising, this is only a matter of a few more months, everything is going to change. Because the next time I'm going into this airplane, sitting down in my seat, all the advertising will be personalized for me, because the seat knows I'm sitting there because of my new mobile phone. That's the future. This will happen in the future everywhere you're going. It doesn't matter if you go into a taxi, or you go into a train, or you're going into an airplane. The whole country will know where you are. The next time you are walking on the street here, you're passing a big screen here with advertising, they will know exactly you're coming here. So now it will be an advertising for the new Apple computer. When my wife is coming 2 minutes later, it will be a new Louis Vuitton bag or Gucci bag coming up with a discount here. It's just how the world is going to change. And the key to success here, if you want to do this in a nice way, is that people should not feel this advertising. They should feel, wow, this is really a help for me. I was exactly thinking about this product here, and now I'm getting a special offer. So this is like a service for me. That's really the key to success. And again, we are not trying to sell anything you're not looking for. We are helping you saving money on things you have to buy anyway. And that's really, really the key. So please understand what I'm saying when I'm saying we are still in the stone age where we're going to be in the end of 2015. And for you, this is very important information because the business you're building here right now, you're not building this business for yourself. You're actually building this business for your children and your grandchildren in the future. It's what we call a generational business we're building up here. We are creating the foundation for the future. The whole world are changing. Shops, as we know them today, is not going to exist in 5 to 10 years from now on. A lot of the stores you go in today and you can take a product, you can buy it and bring it home. In the future, shops is going to look like this. There is no product there. This is all a big screen, and what you can do is you can touch the screen and all the information will come up about the product. And now you can take the phone and you can buy the product. When you come back home, it's delivered to your door. The most expensive real estate in the future, and listen, this can be a lot of money worth for you, this information here. The most expensive real estate in the future will be all the walls you have in the train stations, in the airports and so on. Because what's going to happen is, all those walls is going to look like this. I have a good story from Korea. A couple of years ago, there was 2 big shopping mall chains in Korea, like you have Walmart in the United States. Number 1 was double as big as number 2. And of course, number 2 wants to beat number 1. That's how it always is. And what they did is, they did a strategy meeting in Korea. And the strategy was that they want to beat, in the next 3 years, they want to beat number 1. And normal people would say, okay, so they made a strategy, they opened a lot of more shopping malls. They didn't. What they actually did is, they went to all the train stations. They bought or rented all the space. And what they did is they put up big posters like this, showing all the product, all the grocery they were selling. And what they did over 11 months is they changed the habit of consumers. So when all the people went to work in the morning, they changed the habit because instead of going to work and after work go and do your grocery shopping, people went to those small 5-10 minutes before they go to the train, and now they did all the shopping with the phone and said, you know what, today I need milk, I need chicken, I need this and this and this. They went to work, when they came back home from work, it was delivered to their door. So in 11 months, they became the number 1 shopping mall chain. Not by opening more stores, but actually just by changing the habit. And that's what I'm talking about. This is how the real world and the online world is going to predict it. Today you can read in the newsletter, in the newspaper that online shopping is going up, offline shopping is going down. Forget about it, it's all going to be the same. The reason for that is that for big chains out there, it's a very, very bad business to have a lot of shops and have all the different warehouses. It's very, very expensive. So for the big chains out there, it's much more cheap to have one big warehouse like this and deliver it from this place to the whole countries. That's how the future of shopping is going to be. So personally, I would hope that we'll wait a couple of years for this year to have a bit more control. I think we have enough traffic here in the bike. So what I already talked about is that we already today have customers in all the countries around the world, but we have a very, very, very big rollout plan for 2015. And what we're doing right now on the business side is that we're translating Dupli Network or business opportunity into all those new languages here. Because those countries we have here is the country that the Dupli team pick out and say, here we want to be the number 1 cashback portal in those countries here. So that's the reason why we're pushing it. So what's going to happen now in the next couple of months is the Dupli Network is going to be in a lot of new languages. I think it's 30 new languages we translate. So you can start building your business there. And that is all the new language coming. And then it's not really working so good there. So now the rollout plan is the same for all those countries here. That is that as soon as we hit 5,000 active customers in one of those countries here, we're going to translate Duble.com or Kasper Portal into the local language. Already, when we hit 10,000 active customers, we're going to launch what we call a local shopping mall. That means that you connect all the big local merchants. We launched 6 months ago in India, a local shopping mall. Already today, Duble is covering more than 90% of the online buying in India. We have the 15 biggest online store in India already on the portal. So, and this is where almost everybody is buying. So, with 10,000 customers, we're going to launch a local shopping mall. And with 50,000 customers, we're going to open up a local marketing office. And this marketing office is going to deal with all the merchants on a daily basis to make sure that they always have the best deals. The reason why we picked exactly those countries here is that those countries is the biggest in online market and have such a big future. And let me show you a small movie here. I think I need a new battery here. The last thing I want to say before I show you the next clip here is that what we also have for the sales force is we have a competition. That means that when Duble Network is launching all those new languages here, we are making the official launch in all those countries here. And now we have a competition, and the competition is very simple. That is, from the day you start in the local language, you have 6 months to qualify yourself to the position of sales director. This is our first, you can say, leader position. When you qualify yourself to sales director in the first month, you get a title for the rest of your life in Duble Network called founding member of India, founding member of Brazil, founding member of South Africa, and so on. And this founding member title you can use forever on your business card, you get a special diploma and so on. And of course, this will have a big advantage for your business in the future. But also, you sitting here as business associate, if you are recruiting somebody in Brazil or somebody in Singapore before we start here, and those guys are becoming a founding member, you will also get a pin from the company showing that you have a founding member in Japan, a founding member in Brazil. And the reason for that is very, very simple. That is that next time we have very big events, international events, like we just had a couple of months ago, where we have people from all over the world, I can see, oh wow, Vicky Carla here, he has a founding member in Brazil. I have some good connections in Brazil. Maybe I should talk to Vicky Carla so we can connect courses here. And that's what's so fascinating about this business, that we really, really work together. So that is something we know that a lot of countries around the world really, really want to work for. And if you're sitting right now thinking about, you know what, I don't know anybody in those countries here, don't worry so much about it, because this is really a true global business. The next one you talk to here in Dubai, know somebody in Hamburg in Germany, who knows somebody in Australia, who knows somebody in Singapore. You cannot even stop it if you want to stop it. This is just taking off on the customer side, but also on the business side. As I said before, we've been picking out those countries because those countries are the future of e-commerce. And I have a small clip I want to show you here from Fox Business News discussing the potential of those countries, what's going to happen in the next 5 years. So please enjoy this clip here, and there's some really shocking information coming up in this clip here.
You're eating at Burger King. Well, from companies moving headquarters to a global view of e-commerce, there's a new study out. It's by Nielsen, and it shows that online shopping habits are growing. Nielsen's Strategic Initiatives President spoke about this shift that we're seeing from brick and mortar. He spoke to the web in a Fox Business exclusive.
I think that there's no doubt that the internet and e-commerce has had an impact on traffic and same-store sales. I don't think that we can attribute it all to that. There's a lot of mystery as to exactly what's driving that change. But irrespective of that, I think every retailer in America, every retailer around the world, as I said earlier, has to take this seriously.
So the interview was actually with Joe Kent, who is right beside me here. So Joe, what did this report, I mean, in some ways it's kind of like no kidding, right? We're all shopping more online, but the surprise factor were the numbers, right?
The numbers are just incredible. We have a bunch of things that we want to show you, but as that retail continues to suffer, you see global e-commerce is just booming. Online intent to purchase ratios have doubled since 2011, and in this exclusive interview with the Nielsen Strategic Initiatives President John Burbank, he told me that the future of e-commerce is in emerging markets owned on smartphones, so think emerging market smartphones and millennials. Check this out. Millennials make up 53% of those who buy online, and shopping on mobile right now is just huge. In the Middle East and Africa, it's already 44%. And if you compare that to North America, that's just 20%.
Well, it does actually make sense because the same infrastructure is not there. There are not huge shopping malls, so it's not as if people really have a choice to go to the mall or buy online. It's kind of just buy online or don't buy.
Exactly. So I asked John Burbank, the president of Nielsen Strategic Initiatives, why this is the case, and he said tech infrastructure needs to catch up. Have a listen.
Follows the penetration of technology. And as more and more consumers around the world have adopted smartphones in particular, that is the sort of precursor to them experimenting with online. So places in Latin America where you're having surprisingly high penetration of cell phone, maybe not surprisingly high, but high levels of cell phone penetration, parts of Asia.
I'm talking about Brazil, Argentina,
I think it's almost universal. You know, I was looking the other day, and we saw a UN report that shows that cell phones are now more generally penetrated than toilets, right? So people are going to have, you're going to have a cell phone in places where toilets are hard to find, which is really an interesting dynamic.
So that's a really fascinating thing to think about, right? Where you don't have basic plumbing, you have millennials shopping online. That's a huge amount of business. And for those who are interested in starting companies, I mean, that's where you should be looking at, right?
Worth paying attention to. Did he say anything about the kinds of categories that are going to grow the most?
Yeah, I want to show you. Online purchase intentions for the next 6 months are growing very rapidly across the board. But the month that will do the best, event tickets, will actually be up 19%. Computer software up 18%. And then we have tours and hotels. We're expecting that growth to be 17%, and sporting goods to be 16%. And also, Nielsen is just obsessed with Asia, and they're doing something I find absolutely fascinating. They're partnering with Alibaba to figure out and get inside the minds of the Chinese consumer, and this is why they're doing that.
There's no doubt that for most of our major multinational clients, as well as for our local Chinese clients, e-commerce is in a critically important area of business. Two things driving that. First of all, you have a huge amount of urbanization taking place in China. People moving from rural areas into cities. These cities have huge concentrations of population, easily served by e-commerce. Second is that you have the adoption of technologies we talked about earlier. Those two things make China sort of the hotbed for e-commerce. And in China, the e-commerce hot player is Alibaba.
So there you have it. Online intentions have doubled for shopping. So with all these e-commerce startups that we get to interact with, you think about it. If you go overseas, Middle East, Africa, Asia, that's where a lot of the real action is right now.
Clear growth areas. Joe and Ken, thank you very much for bringing us that exclusive conversation there with the head of the e-commerce division at Nielsen.
So, Finnish government information. Some of those countries have more mobile apps than toilets. I actually have a business idea I just got here. What about developing an app where you can search for a toilet? So, as I said before, don't stress out about it. You don't make connections in China or don't make connections in India and so on, because building your business locally strong, it's going to take off. We're not even stopping. When we're in the US, it's really hard for the Americans to understand that there's a world outside the United States because the potential is so big. But we have a lot of cases from the United States where people have only been building the business inside the United States, and after 3-4 years, 80% of the business is around the world. You cannot even stop it if you want to do. That's really, really a huge opportunity. I made this explain myself. We talked a little bit about this on the business presentation, but what we also have is for it is another business opportunity, and this is not for everybody. This is maybe for 10 or 15% of our sales force. It's an opportunity to not only offer this to private people, but actually go out and offer what we call a co-branded model to big companies, charity organizations, churches, and so on. And what's so fascinating about this business model here is that almost every single company today around the world is looking for an extra way to earn income with existing customers here. Doobly has already partnered up with more than 1,000 of those companies around the world, with everything from telecommunication companies to football club, to churches, to charity organizations, to business travel in UK and so on, and there's really no limit when you can talk to. In my opinion, this is really a business opportunity on a whole new level, because instead of building an organization, go out to a warm market of customers, you can, if you hook up with the right company, bring in 100,000 of customers overnight. And in some cases, like Italy, at the moment here, we're almost taking over countries. One of the companies we're hooking up with right now in Italy is the biggest wireless provider in Italy. That means the next time you go to Italy, if you just make a stop in the airport and you're landing and you want to register yourself for wireless internet, you're going to be registered at our Cashback portal also. So this is really an exciting opportunity. And I want to invite Vicky Carla on the stage here, because Vicky Carla actually has the responsibility for our partner program here in the Middle East and also Asia. Vicky Carla has a background. He was headhunted to a small company around 25 years ago with only 40 employees called Emirates. And when he left the same company, there was more than 40,000 employees. So Vicky has a really big background and understand the global market here. So please welcome Vicky to the stage.
Good evening, folks. I was actually going to make my presentation in Arabic. I've been here 30 years. I should know Arabic, but Michael told me time's not on my side. We're running late, so I'm going to do it in English. Because the first time I actually came here, I did go to the British Council and learn Arabic. That's when I joined Emirates. And 7 o'clock in the morning, we used to get to our meeting, and I said, I know Arabic. Ishrab lahwa. And I was saying it from my epic office. And my boss would say, Raju, give him tea. And I thought he was rude. So, I'm saying it in Arabic, Ishrab lahwa. And he's saying, Raju, give him tea. Till I realized, and he told me, when everyone had left the room, we can give you coffee in the morning, but we can't give you a woman for happy ending. That's what you're asking. So I don't want to get the presentation wrong, so I'm going to do it in English. Michael's already told you the various avenues in which you can earn money.